Yo, hope you're all good. This is GRIGGY checking in from Melbourne. I'm here today to do a quick track breakdown of my newest release, Water Street, which is coming out on transparent discs on the 21st of Jan. I'm here at Bulldog Studios in Melbourne, in their studio, just to kind of show you exactly how I've done it. And yeah, let's get stuck in. So I've got a few bits to this track. I've got the kick, the bass, the sample, and the drums and the effects. So it's going to be really quick. I'm going to start from the top, so start with the kick. So actually I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to start from just the breakdown, just to show you kind of how it sounds.
Big bad New York. Peralta will be pumped if we can get some footy from the Brooklyn Banks, Veterans Memorial, the Pyramid Ledges, and 78 Water Street.
Nice. So yeah, that is the groove. That is Water Street very briefly. So to kick things off, we will start with the kick. So I always start my projects with the kick and the bass. I just think if you can get that groove going early doors, it just makes life much easier. You kind of know where the track's going. So for my kick, I've got two kicks. Together they sound like this. Super simple, 4x4, both of them. So I've got two kicks, very like one's very hard hitting, the other one's just keeping the tops in. And yeah, they work really nicely together. I think one of them's off Splice, the other one's just an old sample. And I've added some EQ to them, so just I've EQ my drums usually within like around 100 hertz, 70 to 100 hertz, and then with a little bit on the high, just so it creates space for all the other bits of the track to kind of come and fit together. Next, bass. So the bass is a sample from Splice again, just really like old organic sounding. I've EQ'd it a bit and the pattern, the MIDI I got was actually from a guitar sample, which is this. Yeah, so the guitar, again, Splice, a bit of a gold mine for samples. I got the guitar and it kind of just put me in the right direction for the track. Like I got the bass line from it, it set the key for the track, so that made life easy. So kicking the bass, covered very briefly. The sample, most important part. So when I was younger, I used to play PlayStation, and one of my first games I had was Tony Hawk Underground. Really cool skating game. And yeah, I just thought the cutscenes from it were really cool. They had like people chatting and whatever. So I did a dig on YouTube and found this really cool sample. I pitched it up a little bit on here, but I'll play you the main kind of dialogue that I got.
Big bad New York. Peralta will be pumped if we can get some footy from the Brooklyn Banks, Veterans Memorial, the Pyramid Ledges, and 78 Water Street.
Yeah, so really fun, like kind of groovy vocal. Talks about how the guy's like trying to get footage or something from the game, and then I use it across the track. So I use that dialogue and then I use this one.
This ain't Jersey, kid. Let's see your tech skills. Complete the grind combos by holding grind down in between the gap and the benches. Tapping a different direction before you hit the next bench will change your grind.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Just talks about the game and like some guy chatting, and I pitched it up and down a bit just to make it sound a bit more groovy, my sort of style. And then I also used the sample for the effects. So with just to add to the background of the track, I've got some sounds of the guy like skating about. It's quite quiet, but you can hear him just skating around town, whatever. And then I also used in the game, when you did like a kickflip or something, you got some points and it would come up with this sound, and I thought, wow, like for a stab, really cool. So I just isolated it, chopped it, and added these kind of little one shots across the track. And then alongside the effects, I've just got some white noise, some crashes, just to build, like add to the build ups and the drops. Boom, boom, boom. So the effects are pretty basic. A lot of them are from the vocal, from the sample of the PlayStation game, which is really cool. But it just helped build my whole track. And then alongside all of that, I had the drums and the break beat that helps carry the track. So these are the breaks. Pretty simple, didn't really do much to them, just added some filter and some EQ and a bit of pan so they kind of spread across the track, but them along with the drums, which is these. Pretty simple, just like hi-hat layers, some open hi-hats together with the breaks. Really groovy vibes. So yeah, very brief, but that is the breakdown of my track Water Street, which is again coming out on the 21st of Jan. Really happy with the track. As you can see on the screen, it's not too complicated really. A lot of it was from the sample I found, and it really kind of just helped me get some direction for what I was going for. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Hope this helps, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the track as well. And big shout to Bulldog for sorting the studio out for me. If you're in Melbourne, defo check it out. They do DJing and stuff as well, which is really cool. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Nice one.